I want to know how this man has so much power over people. But he only reaches the lower classes, right? People with no money, people who don't have ambition.
They're already in first world countries now, in the United States and Europe. Wherever Adir goes, his gang only gets bigger.
When you were sent to prison, Bishop, many people thought that all was lost.
We'll always be an easy target of hate for certain people.
We need to be ready for anything, right?
Adir Macedo has no idea what's coming. We still have more than enough ammunition against him.
This thing here doesn't work. This thing isn't the saint at all.
Did you even watch last night's program?
No, why?
A bishop of the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God incited controversy and indignation across the country.
What's he thinking? That he can disrespect a Catholic symbol and get away with it?
Thanks to him kicking that saint, everyone hates us now.
I told you many times we'd never have everyone on our side.
I don't think I've ever seen a man slam so hard. This guy's getting what he deserves.
I'm making sure that this time he's not just spending 11 days behind bars.
What is this?
This is your date with the justice system. And why are these men carrying guns?
Because that is how we treat gangs.
God is with me too. Do you think that God is only with you?
So are these the tapes?
Isn't that what you wanted? A reason? This is all you need to put an end to Adir Macedo and the Universal Church.
I am being massacred. It's a new lawsuit every day.
There's been a tragedy. A roof collapsed. It was the roof of our church in Osasco. The church was packed.
He's hit rock bottom. It's all over. Nobody can get back up after such a tragedy.
We have endured all of it. All of the injustice, rumors, and persecution. And in no way, ever, have we tried to get back at anyone. I made it here because of my faith. And my faith will continue to guide me. When you make a mistake, there's only one thing you can do.
Hello, welcome to the program Finanças. A very good evening. It's a pleasure to be back with you with one more program and with more stories of people who have been receiving the faith through the power of God. And I would like already to invite you for you to watch testimonies of people who have been coming to the UCKG Help Center. And here at the UCKG Help Center, we have been teaching them about the intelligent faith. Intelligent faith is the faith that brings the results, is the faith that brings to exist what does not exist. And maybe you are watching me in this moment and you are in need of something to exist. You are in need of a door to be open. You are knocking, trying, searching for a way and to solve a problem in your life. I would like to invite you to stay with us for you to see that miracles are not things of the past. Because sometimes you are watching me and you think that miracles are things that happen in the past. But I'm here telling you that through the power of God, God still makes miracles today in the lives of those who believe, in the lives of those who are submit to Him, that are willing to obey His word. So stay with us. If you need help, if you'd like to talk to us, if you'd like to know more about us, you can contact us. Our telephone number is 08-612-1255. If you are watching me here from Facebook page, you can send us a message, a private message, and we're going to have the pleasure to reply to you and to help you. Watch what God is doing nowadays, and we'll be back with you straight after.
When growing up, I was separated from my family, so I didn't grow up with any of my siblings. That made me feel really lonely as a person, as well as that I used to get bullied when I was younger in primary school. So that made me have loads of complexes, made me have low self-esteem. I didn't believe that I could achieve anything in my life, meaning that I didn't have any goal, I didn't have any aim. I just developed a I don't care attitude. I didn't care about the grades I got, I didn't care about how I would speak to teachers. So much so that I got kicked out of lessons, nearly got kicked out of school, got put on reports. I didn't care anymore because of the bullying that I went through. And that really affected me to the point where I just didn't know what I wanted to do with my life anymore. I had no goal, no aim whatsoever. So during this time of aimlessness, one of my friends invited me to the church. And that was when I was literally at my lowest point, because looking back, I wasn't the person that I wanted to be. Deep down inside, I really wanted to achieve. I wanted to be successful. I just wasn't willing to do everything that it took to get there. So when I was invited to the church, I took part in the youth meetings regularly. I would come weekly and I would develop as a person. All my anger issues just went, and I started to develop as a young man. And even today, I performed in front of thousands of people. I speak to people regularly. I've even been selected as a student ambassador for my sixth form. So today I can honestly say that I'm completely different and I'm completely changed. So to all those that think that they can't overcome low self-esteem or can't overcome their bullying problems, I say to you that you can achieve what you want. You can be the person that you want to be. I say that because I have now become the person that I want to be, and I'm on the right track heading for success. And to all of you that think that you can't, you can, because I did.
So my life before coming to God was a complete and utter mess. I didn't have any directions, I had no role models. I was just under the influence of friends and alcohol and marijuana and pornography. Like, I just into everything that the world was in. I couldn't let go of it. I didn't want to let go of it. I really enjoyed it. But when I would go to sleep, you know, when I had time for myself, or when there wasn't any music playing or anything like that, I could really think, and that's when I'd realize what a mess I was and how empty I was. And you know, I could see where I was going, and it just wasn't the route I wanted to take, but I just couldn't let go of it. I didn't know how to go any other way. And that's when I realized, wow, this is really bad. So when I came to God, I saw other people my age, even younger, who were going through life and they were really getting at things, you know. They were finding the jobs that they wanted. They had happiness inside, you know. They were controlled, they were mature, they had discipline, and I didn't have any of those things, and it really made me upset. And so through their help and sort of just giving my life to God and just really and truly wanting to accept His corrections and take on board His guidance, you know, no sex before marriage, you know, taking away the addictions. I didn't want to do this, but I saw, you know, no one else is doing anything different, and no one else is getting any different results. So that's what I wanted to do, and I just took it all on board. And as hard as it was, and it's not easy, it's not attractive at first, but then you sort of start to see the positive results, and that just gives you a kickstart to go forward, and that's what happened to me. Today it's completely transformed. My mindset, which I think is the most important thing, is completely been sort of renovated and just done over. I'm not just, you know, I just don't go to church for a hobby or just something to do on a Sunday. It's really to change my mind and to make me think different. You know, I've opened my vision. I want to do things even bigger than I've ever thought I could. You know, there's no more financial crisis in my life. You know, I know what I want to do. I'm happier to deal with my family. Like before, I would just shut them off 100%. Like I didn't know how to be kind to them. But now, you know, I'm getting better at just dealing with everybody and just being happier to be with people. And when I'm by myself, you know, there's no loneliness, there's no depression. Like I'm really excited about life and just wanting to go forth with things, yeah.
We are back with you in your program Finding Answers, and you can continue calling us if you'd like to have a prayer, if you'd like some counsel, if you'd like some help, you are going through a hard moment, a hard situation in your life, you can continue calling us on 08-612-1255. Any time of the day, of the night, we are here helping you and helping you to overcome this problem. We're going to listen to your problem and help you to overcome. Like the testimonies that you saw. You saw these people who have been attending to our services and receive help. At the UCKG Help Center, we have daily services, and every day we pray for something specific. For example, tomorrow, Thursday, we'll pray for your family. For example, if you are going through family problems, marriage problems, we have here a service tomorrow, Thursday, for your family. If your problem is spiritual, we have our prayer on Fridays. If your problem is financially, we have our prayers on Mondays. And we have our main service of the week, where we have different prayers, where we have the gathering of the faith every Sunday, 11 o'clock in the morning, where all the people are together and all the people are fighting to get the miracle of God, and also seeking the strength of God, because it's not about just to solve your problem, but also to have the Spirit of God. Many people sometimes they solve their problems, but tomorrow another problem lifts up against them. But when you have the Spirit of God inside of you, when you have God's protection inside of you, you overcome. Like is written in the Bible, in the Psalm 91, 1,000 will fall at your right, 10,000 at your left, nothing come near to you. Because the Spirit of God is going to give you the strength for you to overcome your problems, okay? Our address is, if you live in Stockholm, our headquarters is here in Stockholm, Birger 106. You are more than welcome to join us. Doesn't matter your religion, doesn't matter your background, the UCKG has their doors open to help you to overcome. If you are watching me from Helsinki, we have the same prayer on Sundays at 1:00 p.m. In the afternoon. Also, we have in Gothenburg, actually this coming Saturday, we'll have the Signs event in Gothenburg, and I would like to call all people's attention, you who are watching me from Gothenburg, if you are watching me nearby, in the cities around, we're going to be there 1:00 in the afternoon. Saturday, we'll have the address below of our screen, and we're going to have this Signs event for people who are looking for a sign into their lives this coming Saturday. Also, we have in Norway, in Oslo, and also in Copenhagen. You are more than welcome to join us. If you'd like more information, you may visit our site www.uckg.se. Then you're going to have the addresses, then you're going to have a work of the Universal Church, more information about us, and certainly those informations they're going to clarify, okay? I would like to invite you to watch more stories of people who have been blessed through the power of God.
I always had worries about what my future would be. Was I going to be happy? Was I going to be married? Was I going to get out of all the debts that I was in? So even though I thought I was okay, I always felt there was something missing in my life. I had a friend. We were very, very close friends. And she started to tell me about a place that she was attending.
After the advisor prayed for me, I felt so free, I felt light. I couldn't wait to go and share my joy with others. I rang my dear friends, Kim and her sisters and parents, and I said, you wouldn't believe what happened to me.
At that time, I was into tarot cards and things like that, so I thought that I could go to this place and I would hear all about my future, that they would be able to tell my future, which I thought, great. She invited me. And I attended, and when I got there, it was not what I expected at all. They were telling me my future. They were telling me that my future could be better. I was a bit confused. I was a little bit disappointed because that's not what I wanted. I wanted a quick fix, but I realised it wasn't a quick fix that I needed, that if I did attend this place and I did follow the instructions that I was receiving, that my life could change. I found something much, much more precious than I could find in tarot cards. And now I have been attending for 20 years this year, and I've been an assistant there for 20 years. And now I'm married and with 2 children, and now that my future will be positive and a happy future.
I'm really happy that, they came and the doors have been opened for themselves, their lives have been changed, and it's Kimmy and her sisters and the parents have come, and they are all servants of God today.
I had many problems growing up because my mum had me at a very young age, and my dad, he was never part of my life. And when I was 9 months old, my mum got into a relationship which is now my stepdad. And moving here to London, me and my stepdad didn't get along. Up to this day, I don't know what it was, but he just didn't like me. He would make sure that there was a difference between me and my brother, where he would treat us very differently. And my mum would always take his side just to prevent arguments, because if she took my side, then that would cause more arguments and stuff like that. So growing up, I felt very left out. I feel like the black sheep of the family. I always thought like I was a mistake from my mom's past. So when like I hit my teenage years, I started looking for that love and that attention elsewhere. So I got into the wrong sort of friendships, and those friendships caused me to have like my first boyfriend. And because I was I can say I was innocent, and he was much older than me, and because he showed me that care and that love and attention I never had at home, so I fell into his arms and I made him my world in a way. And because obviously my parents didn't agree with it, once they found out, they explained to me like, oh, that I'm too young to have a boyfriend, so on. But I didn't listen to them because in my eyes, they were trying to like take away the only thing that made me happy. I had to end the relationship because there was no other way like we could be together. But even then, things only got worse from there, going to college and stuff like that. And then eventually, I met this guy in my college, and everything started again, where like I made him my world and everything. And it got to a point where I literally left everything I knew, like family, friends, my home, to live with him. And those 3 months were literally like the worst 3 months of my life. I wasn't happy with my life and I wasn't happy with myself. And what made worse was that he made me feel worse because he wouldn't treat me right, and he just wasn't like a very nice person towards me. Literally, I felt like I lost who I was. I didn't know who I was anymore. I was just going with the flow, I guess. I was just going like with what life gave me. Today, I can actually say that I love my life because I can see everything has fallen into place. Like today, I don't feel the way I used to feel anymore inside. Today, I can say I have peace, I'm happy, I love who I am, I love who I'm becoming. I can say that today I have a great relationship with my family, with my brothers and sisters and my parents. Like me and my mom, we have like the closest relationship. I feel like I can tell her anything. I have conquered the job that I've always wanted, and I feel like I'm only growing in life. I'm 19 years old, but I feel like my life is coming into place, and I'm like fighting for what I want, and I feel like I can achieve anything because of the positivity that I have inside, and just the fact that I'm happy and I know I'm a strong person.
We are back with you. You are reaching the end of the program. I just want to tell you that, my dear friend, what happened in those people's life, God wants to do in your life right now, today. And if you believe, just stand up from wherever you are and join us. Join this gathering of faith. Don't say that you don't believe. Don't say that doesn't work, because you can only say that doesn't work if you haven't tried. If you tried and nothing happens, then you have all the rights to say that this is fake. But I doubt that if you come, your life will not change, because God is not God for some people. God is the God for all peoples and all nations. Our address is Birgersgatan 106. More information, www.uckg.se. Was a pleasure to be with you. May the Lord of the Bible bless you. I'm going to leave you with a beautiful song. God bless you all, and until next time. Bye-bye.
Invisible, forgettable, when someone makes you feel you don't exist. What must be done? How to understand? It doesn't matter what they think, because I know that my Lord is with me. People can talk and reject me. Father is my friend, I am strong through all that I faced. God is present, loneliness is no more in me. I know you love me, I am your child, work together until the end. Invisible, forgettable, when someone makes you feel you don't exist. what must be done, how to understand. It doesn't matter what you they think, because I know that my Lord is with me. People can talk and reject me. Father, He's my friend. I am strong through all that I faced. God is present. Loneliness is no more in me. I know you love me. I am your child. We're together until the end. Father, He's my friend. I am strong through all that I faced. God is present. Loneliness is no more in me. I know you love me. I am your child. We're together until